Mm. Whoa, 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 whoa. Close your eyes for a second. 30 seconds. Ready? "30 seconds can seem like a long time. Stay there for so much longer and can go back whenever you want. What's going on, companions? You illuminators. You know what you are. Juggernauts, powerful and unstoppable. Observers. Benevolent determinators. Participators. Different frequency, right? And it's good. Gula Studios. EGULLAH. Gula. EULAH, yes, sir. Gula Studios. Download it. Trade into this music. It's anointed. It's got amazing frequency. Hope everybody's doing well. Just got back from above the sun. Checking things out here below the sun. Thought we'd pick back up where we left off last time. And the Science of Miracles. Dr. Sharnael Wolverton Sehon. And chapter 5. The collective consciousness. Short one, too. Couple of minutes. Everybody good? You need a one function break, or can we hit the pause button? I'll wait on you. No, I've got to smile, laugh. Everybody good? Yeah, where's the humor? Come on. Humor's back. Huh? All right. The collective consciousness. Pay attention. Okay, Boston C, because I'm talking to me. In the last chapter, I discussed the effects of a collective consciousness and how it affected the earth, and how the earth was actually affected by our beliefs, thoughts, and feelings. Sometimes our thoughts, feelings, and beliefs, our programs, are not exactly our own. If we are not careful, we can take on external programs from the unified earth field on a collective level. Very true. Absolutely believe that. Here's a quote: "If we try to pick out anything by itself, we find it hitched to everything else in the universe." John Muir, M-U-I-R. The environment of our upbringing can program us too. We can be programmed through television, through people around us, through well-meaning friends and family, through movies, through billboards, mobile devices, computers, newspapers, social media. We're absorbing information 24 hours a day in multiple ways. True story, right? Science says we take in science. Don't get me started. Science says we take in 400 billion bits of information per second. We are calculating things we don't even realize we are calculating. We are taking in and processing things like gravity, temperature, body function management, surroundings, etc., moment to moment. The human brain is loaded daily with 34 gigabytes of information. People receive about 100 to 5,000 words, or 23 words per second, and a half a day during waking hours. American psychiatrist Edward Hollowell commented, "Never in human history have our brains had to work so much information. As of today, we now have a generation of people who spend many hours in front of the computer monitor or a cell phone who are so busy processing the information received from all directions." How much of this do we take on? Honestly, this has to make a difference in our choices, doesn't it? I mean, it has to make a difference in what we're feeling too, right? How much of this information is all about the positive, plus ones? Remember the plus ones and the negatives, the minus one? Think about a negative person like Debbie Downer. Imagine how much of this is the negative, minus one. With social media, we can spread good or bad vibes across the world with the click of a finger. Whether it is true or not, it's out there. I mean, we've all heard the thing about fake news. So many things that are published are absolutely not true. And once they're out there and for all of us to see, talk about, and come into agreement with, then it is too late. And most of the time, they don't go back and fix it. If they do, it is on the back page of another edition, but it isn't in the headlines, is it? How does this affect our co-creations and our co-missions? Let's do some math and look at the equations regarding social media alone. Let's say you're on Facebook and you have 1,500 friends. Now, we'll say each of your 1,500 friends have a minimum of 400 friends each. You make a post about what a crappy day you're having and all the reasons why everyone should hate their life because of the economy or politics, or put your own gripe in, right? Stop whining, take 240 milligrams of Suck It Up. Come on, right? We need to call a ambulance for you. I'm just teasing, just poking, having fun. Relax. Deal with those triggers now. Get a sense of humor. Well, now your 1,500 friends may have seen that post and then it shows up in their feed of 400 people each. Multiply that by 1,500 and that gives your crappy day a chance to go out to 600,000 people sending a vibration of negativity. Really don't want that brick on your back or in and around your life. That I can tell you. Yeah. This doesn't even consider the times when they comment back, giving it energy, sharing it, giving it energy, or giving it a like, which also amplifies the energy. Now, they have physically and energetically laid their eyes on it. They have probably read it, or maybe talked about it amongst their friends, asked questions about it, wondered what in the world is going on with you, wondering what they can do. They get into chatty gossip and the negativity spirals, blah, blah, energetic, blah. Get out of the blah. Stop living in the blah. It's a choice, folks. Doesn't mean you can still love people and not like them and separate yourself from them. Okay? It'll be all right. Even if only half of them talk about it, that's still 300,000 negative in the negative. If they're emotional about it, the add a negative heart equation, obviously they're thinking about it because they just put their eyes on it. So that multiplies 3 times 300,000, gives you a whopping negative 900,000 in the negative. Good job creating, huh? Oh yeah, here's a picture. Straight a picture. Can you see that? Yeah, look at that. Isn't that good? Just wanted to see what Boston sees. That's the conscious collective alignment. Yeah. Earlier, I mentioned negative prayer. Let me explain. Let's say somebody that you know and love very much is really sick in the hospital. You take a picture of them with their IVs and tubes coming out of all kinds of places. Now you post that on Facebook under the umbrella of prayer. That picture then gets passed around, shared, tagged, and now everybody is talking about Johnny, who was super sick, probably will not make it, how it happened and how terrible it is, and what about his kids and what about his job and will he ever survive? They get their heart in it. You're listening, right? I know you are. They get their heart in it. They get their mind in it. And they've all connected visually to the stupid picture that you posted of your suffering friend that's now gone viral. True story. But you got to look at it, companions. And again, not having to go trying to break anybody down, win arguments, getting the frequency of what we're talking about here, what doctor's talking about, right? It's all good. Okay, you stolen the love? Good. Even if only 1/3 of everybody saw it, talked about it, and had their heart in it, you're still talking about hundreds of thousands in the negative. All that energy is not coming back to you, but also going towards the person that you posted about. Now imagine they're holding that image and they're holding that person in that image to that image of staying sick, because that's the last thing on the screen of their minds in computers or phones and code. Group text. What about group text? Have you ever been held hostage in a group text or a group thread? If positive, this can be amazing. But if it's negative, holy cow, not our highest choice. Ugh. So what can we do about it? How can we make a shift so we're spreading positivity and set up all the negatives literally? How do we change the equation? How do we create something beautiful and miraculous? What if we posted a beautiful picture of our friend in the highest vitality with a warm message merely stating, please vote victory for my dear friend Johnny and see him in his thriving divine health now. Then everybody would hold that image and everyone would hold that vision as the message spreads. That's right. We talk about imagination, desire, intentionality, and staying power. It can work for good or for not so good. Yeah. See the word oh, didn't even know I was coming on it. Okay. See the word imagination broken down just means to image a nation. Imagination, image a nation. All of us companions, loving each other big above the sun. Transforming what needs to be transformed here below the sun. Taking care of his business. Yeah. We have the power to choose our images, to choose our words, to choose our feelings, and post accordingly in our highest choice. Social media and the news and all media could actually be used to our benefit. Makes you wonder at times what exactly is behind the agenda of most of the programs on television. Conversation for another day. There's a reason why it's called programming, y'all. Most of all, media has programs of division, whether it's race, gender, politics. Look at the commercials telling you what health issues you have, telling you how to use all the normal medications or pharmacia to get better. The word pharmacia, by definition, means witchcraft. Not having a go at anybody, doctors not having a go that anybody's on meds, been there, done that, cut them cold turkey. A few years back, that was Boston C's choice, right? You do your thing, Boston C does his thing, don't do somebody else's thing. However, we've been lied to about a lot of stuff. I'll just leave it at that. Almost every television show in this age images women and children abused or in a less than state. And there's always that one person in every television show that has cancer and is going to suffer and die. Cancel Claire now. That's what doctor says. I like doing Control-Alt-Delete in your brain. Take something back, Control-Alt-Delete. Doctor says cancel Claire now. You come up with your own deal. We have to come above it. Above the sun. I invite you to rise above that and to turn off anything that would program us in the negative. Stay clear of even watching or liking or participating in anything negative. Life is it's down to the thought life. But you get to practice. But I don't know if there's a good book, Dr. Caroline Leaf, Switch on Your Brain. Dr. Caroline Leaf, Switch on Your Brain. It really helped me understand epigenetics. Imagine focusing on your 37 trillion cells. They're all alive. They love you. Just practice loving them back a little bit. 100 billion neurons. Oh, and the new ones that you can make. Yeah. Yeah, you can walk in absolute health from the inside out. And as doctor says, it's an inside job. Body, soul, and spirit. Got to know where you are all the time. You can be at many places at one time within yourself. So it's all good. Where we're headed, we're already here. We're just walking it out. Love your companion. It's going to let you go. Get out there. Love big love. Keep practicing loving big. Especially love on yourself. Give yourself grace. At the same time, deal with your junk. Do hard things. Forget who that Stanford grad is. Spoke to recent business Stanford grads. He was really cool. He was a smart dude in his 40s. Real successful. Just told his story. Said 4 things. Do hard things. Do hard things. So do things that most people don't want to do. Do hard things. Do your thing. Don't do boss and C's thing. You know, don't do your girlfriend's thing, your wife's thing, your husband, boy, whatever the deal is, do your thing. Do it for decades. But you can start just discipline. Do it for a long time. Write your story. And then do that. Go make that thing happen. Right? Because we're all a story. We're all in this together. And we can transform and absolutely eliminate all deception, malevolence, corruption below the sun. And that's why Boston sees here. So anyhow, love you soon. Stay in the way, stay in the path. And until next time, Boston, see, up and away.